one. So I'm going to do a book review for you of Building Paradise by David McFarlane. This is a story about a guy who suddenly decides he's not really sure what's going on in his life, and he's going to do something he likes doing or wants to do with his life. And so he creates an eco-lodge on the Whitsunday Islands in Australia, on, you know, the east coast. North-east coast, yes. So yeah, it's about this guy who was originally doing trades work, and he'd gone back to university for a bit to do a degree in architecture, and one of his assignments was something about designing I think a holiday station or something, and he decided he wanted to, for his assignment he wanted to do this eco-lodge. Anyway, and then after he finished university, he sort of decided he was going to go back to what he was doing, and he kind of had a bit of a moment one day going out down to the beach, down to Bondi, and he sort of realised he didn't really like where his life was going, and he wanted to do something new and something he felt good about. So he suddenly decided he was going to make this eco-lodge that he planned in university, and it's generally his story about how he did that. So yeah, this is a biographical piece. It is non-fiction. Yeah, and about all the obstacles that McFarlane faced getting there and doing that. And I think the best part of this was it was very real and it was very raw. It wasn't particularly refined. It was very much, this is what happened, this is the attitude that I got from these people for building this thing. Some of the marketing ideas that backfired, the things that worked really well, the things he learned about himself and about the people he hired and things, and about people in general, and about the state of business in the Whitsundays, and things like that. So I think it was really good. I originally didn't think it was going to be that great. I sort of thought, oh, eco-lodge, yeah, alright, let's read something about an eco-lodge. I kind of want to, I think I heard about it somewhere, and I thought to myself, I'd like to go there someday. And then when I saw this book and I realised it was about Paradise Bay Eco-Lodge, I thought to myself, I think I've changed their name now, so sorry if you go searching for it and you can't find it. Yeah, I thought, oh, well, let's read the book about it. It'd be interesting to find out how it came to be. So I read the book, and it was really interesting, and how they had a kangaroo that someone had had as a pet or something and couldn't look after anymore, so he took it in for some reason, and it became the mascot of the place. So that's why there's a kangaroo on the cover there. I think her name was Myrtle. Yeah, and I think there was one section in particular, and it was talking about the environmental movement and what we have to do each individually as a person, and about changing your attitude, and it really hit me. Like, I think there was this moment where I thought, yeah, that's what this is about. It's about our attitude towards the environment, not so much what we do, but how we feel about it that's really important. And I don't know, I found something about this book was just really touching, and I loved it. I think I read it in a day or two, and it was brilliant. It was great. Some of the characters that end up, some of the people that end up visiting the lodge are real characters. They're really funny, and some of the stories in here are hilarious, especially about Myrtle and the things she did. Yeah, so overall it's funny and it's inspiring, and I really think people should read it, especially people, if you're looking to start a business. It has a lot about struggles in starting a business and things like that, and I think anyone could learn, even if you're not going to open a business in tourism. I think there's a lot you can learn just from reading this and from someone else's experience. I found I learned a lot about business stuff and being an entrepreneur from reading this book, and I understood things that I didn't fully understand before about business from reading this book. Not to say this is like a great know-all for business, but I think it was really inspirational in that sense, and I really recommend you guys have a look at it, have a buy of it. It's quite a good book indeed, and the koala is adorable, and each chapter starts with a little picture that's funny. And no, there are really funny stories in here, and it is a really good book, and I really do recommend it. If you like environmental stuff, or you like funny stories that are true, or you know, you're into business, or you just want to hear a touching story about life, or maybe you're having an existential crisis and you kind of want to feel like someone else, you know, someone else knows how you feel and they've gone somewhere, and just to give you a bit of hope, read it. It is great. I highly recommend it. So if you liked this video, please reblog or subscribe or follow, and I'll see you guys next time.